Hey girlies, welcome to my channel. Today I will be doing a beginner's makeup tutorial, so let's get right into the video. Okay guys, so here I am with a fresh face. I did not do my eyebrows completely yet, but I did put Got To Be glue on them and I just shaped them up. And then I did go in with my NYX pen. Let me actually find that pen. The Lift and Snatched NYX pen. I love it. It's actually so good. I used to go in with a black, any black liner, but I don't do that anymore. I'm kind of like out of the block eyebrows phase because that was not a cute phase. You know, I have my good days here and there, but it's just not there for me anymore. I feel like with this pen, like so much more natural and makes your beat just look so much more good, and your eyebrows always comes out looking flawless. But obviously before anything, you have to moisturize. It is so important to moisturize. I could not stress this enough. Another reason why people's makeup is so cakey is because they don't moisturize as much as they need to moisturize. And also knowing your skin type helps you big time in knowing how to do your makeup, because obviously there's different skin types, you know, like dry skin, normal skin, combo skin, oily skin. I have combination of dry and oily, so I'm usually oily like on my T-zone and then I'm dry like on my cheeks and everywhere else. So what I do personally is I go in with my Good Molecule serum. I absolutely love this serum. It is so good. I've been seeing a difference in using serums, so I was like, I see people using serums, but like, does it really do anything? But I don't know, I just love it. I feel like it adds that extra like glowiness. I don't know if you can like tell, but like I feel extra glowy. You know, I've always been glowy, but I love using the serum, and especially like with the moisturizer on top of that, I use like a knockoff brand of like CeraVe moisturizer. I'm pretty sure Cetaphil. I don't know why I get those two confused, but just find a good moisturizer for you. If you need to take a skincare test online that can help you find out your skin type, because knowing your skin type will help you know what kind of makeup products to use, because different type of makeup products, like for example like primers, like this is a really good primer for dry skin. I love it. I use it on my cheeks and it just works so good. And then again, if you have oily skin, I have primers for you. Use the Oil Sucker primer from One Size. Literally my makeup is all over it. This is such a good freaking primer if you have oily skin. Bro, I will not stop talking about this primer, guys. I'm literally putting you on. It is a little bit pricey. I did put beginner, but if you actually want to start your makeup journey, then you try the drugstore. I could do a drugstore makeup tutorial, don't get me wrong, but investing in good quality makeup, your base will always come out good. With good products and good application, baby, you'll be that girl. But yeah, moral of the story, do your research to figure out what kind of skin type you have so you know what type of makeup products to buy for your skin. Because when buying your makeup online, they will tell you what kind of skin it's for. One Size is such a good brand for oily skin. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Obviously, not every single thing is just intended for oily skin people, but I love it so much. But also on top of that, knowing how to do your makeup good is knowing your face. Knowing your nose type, knowing your eye shape, knowing your head, all of it matters, because all of it comes down to how you're going to contour your face, how you're going to conceal your face, how you're going to highlight your face. All of that comes into makeup. Like, I will see girls complaining from them following a makeup tutorial and they're like, how come I don't look like her? Because you don't look like her. You don't have the same facial structures as her, okay? It's just going to be different. It's going to be different. Okay, obviously they're teaching you how to apply it, but really knowing how to apply your makeup for your face, but still following those steps and knowing all of that makes a huge difference, that your makeup will come out so good. I used to do my contour placement different. I used to put it up here, but I have an oil face. My contour is not supposed to be all the way up here. It's supposed to be down here because I already have high cheekbones. Like, I was contouring way incorrectly. I was highlighting my face incorrectly. I was the oval face girlies. How I do my concealer placement today will be just right for you. Like I said, makeup tutorials are for anybody, how to apply it for anybody. But when you know your face, you know exactly where to place it, even though you're using the same technique. A little picture here of how to apply it for different face shapes. But yeah, I guess you guys get the point, because honestly, people don't talk about this enough, because it is honestly so freaking important. I am talking a lot, so I'm going to talk more while we do some makeup. Okay. A long intro, but I gotta let y'all know the D's. So I'm going to go in with the Tarte concealer. When I was a beginner, I really did use the LA girl. Was it the LA girl? I'm gonna pop it over here. I used that concealer and it wasn't okay. Concealer, I feel like it was definitely for dry skin. Honestly, it honestly worked on my skin. It wasn't that bad. It really wasn't, but it wasn't really an oily girl, like, you know, concealer. Tarte concealer. You know what I love about this concealer though? The shade range. And some freaking brands say that, oh, this shade is neutral. Talking about neutral. Also know your undertone. Okay, I'm gonna put a little thing here so you can figure out like what your undertone is, because that also matters in picking out your shade. And you don't want to be looking orange. Girl, I used to look orange. I'm not gonna lie, I used to look orange, okay? And I didn't really care. I just didn't want to stop using the Too Faced concealer. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. That concealer is bomb, but it was just too warm. It was too warm. And while I'm still talking right in my mouth, obviously after moisturizer, you're gonna go in with your primer, okay? I already went in with my primer, so I completely forgot to like verbalize that. Go in with your primer right after your moisturizer, and then you can go on with your eyebrows. But yeah, that is a super warm concealer, and it's just like, I'm over here walking around thinking this is my only option because it's so good. Like, I really did not want to explore any other option. Y'all, I'm so loyal when it comes to makeup products. If I like something, I'm just gonna keep on buying it, like, over and over. I'm not gonna lie, it does dry out super fast. That's what pisses me off, but otherwise, it's okay. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it does the job for sure. Figuring out like your eyebrow shape and stuff, and just figuring out your shape really helps, especially for your eyebrow shape. I have an oval face, so like more of like a less arch and a more of like a straight. You can do straight or less arch. Eyebrow look would look better for me. I'm back from after doing my brows, okay? I just put foundation over my brows so I don't have my eyebrows looking crazy, so there's not too much highlighting above my eyebrow. Now I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. Halo Glow, or I go in with my Catrice Soft Glam Liquid Filter. They're both equally good, but one thing about e.l.f. though, for the Halo Glow, she does oxidize, and that's just that, but it's still good. So I just put it on my cheekbones. I don't put too much. Okay, and I put it below my eyebrow here. These are just places that I just want to highlight. I don't want to do my whole face. I don't want my whole face to look too oily. I already got oily skin, so I don't want the glowiness to be too much. Very simple, very cute. Okay, so after that, I'm just going to go in with my foundation. And foundation that I'm going to go in with today, and I don't really know if it's considered a foundation. I guess it is. It's a tinted serum by Catrice. Super good. I love it. Super lightweight. It's just so good. And it's like the shade match is absolutely amazing. I love how I like try to pump that out and nothing came out. But I love it. I don't put too much. Again, I already put some on my forehead. So, okay. No, that came out. And I don't need that much. And with my foundation brush, I'm using the Real Technique in 200. I'm not sure if this is a foundation brush. Her Real Technique, I really don't know. What is it? It says Expert Lace Brush, whatever that means. And also, I just dab off some excess on my hand. I want this to be really smooth. We can get down to your neck. I'll be forgetting my neck sometimes. Blend and blend. I'm thinking I should do a makeup look with blush today, because I did it in my last makeup video, because sometimes I don't be feeling it. I'm not gonna lie, I am a blush girl, but not 24/7. So with my Fenty Beauty in Ebony 06, I love this contour. I haven't used any other contour in years. This is the bomb. Literally, I think I've only bought 2 in the past, like probably like 4 years. And with my contour brush, it looks like this. Guys, I honestly don't even know if I use the correct brushes for everything that I do. I just do it really, guys. And then I just get my contour and I put it on my hand, and then I put it on my chin. Again, I'm following the contour placement for my oval face. I'm gonna put the placement for the contour on the side here. I also love to add it onto my eyes. I did add it on to my eyes on my previous video, but so late. I usually do it prior because I love underpainting. It is such a bomb makeup technique. So basically, when you apply your contour, like under, your blush under, all of that, I feel like it just comes out way more flawless if you were to do it like after concealer and all of that. Well, for liquid products. It just all comes together. So while I'm going throughout my whole face, I just dab it on my hand and then I go back in and I probably get into more product if I'm feeling like I'm low on it. Okay, I want to put my hair back. So where I placed it was right here. Under my cheekbone. Placed it on my forehead, my jawline, and my chin. And then for my eyes, I usually grab a small brush that is literally falling a freaking apart. And I take my contour, rub a little bit, and I go in on my eyelid. Anybody can do this. Like, this is such a good look. Like, it looks so good. I think I saw, like, because I do have can't even speak. I do have hyperpigmentation, so my eyelids are already darker, but I think that's like the UK girlies do it. So I was like, okay, let me try this out. Okay, let me try this out, see what the hype is about, and I absolutely love it. Okay, so I'm now gonna go in with my Pat McGrath, guys, this is the concealer. It's a little bit on the warmer side, a little bit on the warmer side, not even a little bit, it is on the warmer side, but I can't get away from it. It's just so good. It's so creamy. It is worth the money. Like, hello. So I'm gonna go in with my lighter shade, and then I'm just gonna put the lighter shade in the inner corner. We're just doing the inner corner. Nothing more and nothing less. We're gonna go with our concealer, our darker concealer, or concealer closest to our skin type, just darker than our lighter concealer, obviously, but not too dark for you. And then we're gonna go in on the outsides, in the middle, and right here to where your nose is, but not really on your nose too much. We're kind of like outlining it. You know what I mean? And then right here, and then right here, and up here. If you were to do liquid blush, you would have did that before your concealer. Also, guys, invest in a mini fan. I will not stop talking about this. I posted about this on my TikTok during the summer because she really saved my life. And it's just so convenient for, like, if you do lashes, like lash clusters, you can like dry it down, makeup, dry it down. In the summer, you hot, dry yourself down. Like, it's just so convenient. Like, I love her. It's just a really good investment. So I'm gonna go in with my bottom concealer and just blend it in. You see I'm going fast. You see I'm going really fast because this concealer dries out quick. Like, quick. So, you know, I'm just trying to get the job done. Because it dries out quick, I am going to bring out my setting powder and my baking powder. So I use, for a pressed powder, I do use Charlotte Tilbury, the Flawless Filter. I love it. I talk about it all the time. I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty and Peach Pie. I used the travel size version. I used to be a big Kunafa warrior, but it was too warm. Okay, so again, I think you're getting the point. Finding out your undertone is so important for knowing what makeup products to use. So now we're just going to be blending in. Just do like the perimeter, the inside a little bit. Tap that in. And then I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and blend. Guys, a brush is also good, but a beauty blender is also good. And I also use powder puffs. Like, they just all give different finishes, but if you can use all of them in your makeup routine, that's great too. Some people just use beauty blenders, some people just use brushes. It all depends what kind of finish you would like. I feel like a brush gives out more of like a professional, I don't know, it just gives very much more professional look. But I feel like a beauty blender gives more of this like matte. Just more matte, you know. And then a powder puff gives more like seamless. You know what? All gives seamless. I don't know. You just have to try it yourself to figure it out. Like, and no, guys, I did not forget my contour on my nose. I did not do it yet, but I will soon. I'm just blending in my makeup for now. I'm kind of bringing it up into my eye a little bit. I don't want to do too much because my eyes do get really watery super freaking fast, which I really do hate. Like, ugh. I hate when I do my makeup and I just start crying. Like, please. This is not the time to start crying. It's really not. Again, I'm just blending. It takes a while to blend, guys. Blending is literally key. Like, I don't care what anybody says. It is so freaking important. Okay, so my face is literally giving a rough draft right now because we're in the process, you know. Trust the process, babes, because it's all gonna work out the way it needs to. And I'm just gonna bring just a little bit out here, okay? And that's when the beauty blender comes into play. I just go over on my bottom half because I'm not done with my top half yet, and just go over it. We're gonna diffuse everything else soon. I know you see that little mark there. We're just gonna diffuse everything sooner or later. I'm gonna go in with my setting spray. And then I'm gonna go in with my light concealer again and just boop, boop. Okay, we don't need too much, nothing too crazy. But then we are gonna finish this up with a brush though. We're gonna go in with a brush and just literally pat, pat, pat that all in, okay? The faces I be making when I be blending and doing my makeup is so crazy. Like, really showing the world me doing this. Like, please. I'm gonna go with my foundation brush and just go over like a little bit, like roughly, and just blend everything in. Just to make sure I don't look too cool. Just basically blend everything in lightly. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna take my brush and just lightly go over my eyelids. They're gonna have hyperpigmentation, so I don't want it to be too dark. Quickly, I'm gonna take my baking powder. I'm gonna put it on my hand, and I'm just gonna press it in. I'm gonna do this very quick. So, why did I just do that to my makeup? God, what just happened? Why is my setting powder doing that? You guys see that? This is not happening to me when I'm making a freaking video. You get your baking powder and just pat it inside your hand and then your face. I don't do too much on my forehead. Lightly on my eyes. Go back in under. Basically, I just do it everywhere. Makes me want to go out now, I'm not gonna lie, because I done got cute. I'm just gonna bake my nose. I'm just gonna take the setting powder without pressing it into my hand. I'm just gonna put it on my nose like that. Just tap it. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go in with my contour, and then I'm going to, and then my brush just freaking fell off, and just go up into my eyes a little bit. I go under my nose, above it, and then just put powder on top of my lip. Take my setting spray. And just set that, and then I'm going to take my finishing powder and I'm just gonna finish it off by, and then here I go in the same freaking place, playing the same games. that left me in the first place. Like, hello. I'm just gonna bake under my nose again. And up here. But yes, guys, you can bake as long as you like. I mean, as much time as you like, but don't bake it on for too long. I usually just keep it on for like a minute or two, and I take it off. Now, I do see a little bit of unblended spots. I'm just gonna I'll go in with a contour all for my eye look. Not for my eye look. Hello, what am I saying? For my lips. I don't know a good lip liner, guys. I just used my contour. I'm being very innovative. What do you think? Before I put on my lip gloss, I'm going to go in with my Mocha Mami, my bronzer. I love me a good freaking bronzer. People say it's too red for them, but I honestly really don't mind. I love it on me, and it just makes everything just come out so good. I don't know if you guys just saw that color that was added on to the face, but that was just very much needed. I just add it top of my cheek because my blush would usually be like right here, and I'll just have my bronzer literally right there. Okay, I'm doing a little bit too much. Literally, let me calm down. I add it onto my eyelid and a little bit on my nose. I don't add too much. Like, I literally just add a little bit, not too much. I'm gonna go in with my highlighter. I used the Fenty Beauty highlighter in shade What a Brat, in 05. I blush for that, and boom. Put it on the bridge of my nose, tip of my nose. I do add it above my lip. It's like my signature thing. I haven't seen anybody do this before. Or like, probably like I have. I don't know. I haven't. Me personally, I haven't. So it's my signature look. And I just put a little bit right here, just on my little brow bone. And to finish off my lip, I think I'm just gonna go for the one size. I forget what it's called. I'll just put it right here. Yes, and then I'll apply my setting spray again. You can add setting spray in between every single layer if you like. For me, it really depends. I'm staying home, I'm not really going anywhere, so I did put it on like twice. But usually I just do it like after I put on like my first layer of concealer, then my second layer, and then after I'm done with everything, again, I'm gonna go over the setting spray that I do use. Okay, so I do use the Stay All Day Blue Light Micro Setting Mist from e.l.f. It is so freaking good. And it's a drugstore option. I think it's like $10, but this is a good drugstore option for the older skin girlies. I don't know what other skin types it's for. I'll put it over here if it does have it. And the other setting spray I do love is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I have not, like, I need to let it go. It is so freaking good and it's worth your coins. Trust me. Trust me. Basically, finishing sprays I use is the One Size Till Dawn. I love it. I use the Maron. Talk about this a lot when I was in Europe. This really saved my life. I went to Spain and Italy. I will not stop talking about that. I really do not care. Okay, I had to time my life down there. It is so beautiful, but that made me stay snatched. Also, the Kryolan fixing spray, it is so freaking good. So definitely check those setting sprays and fixing sprays out. Setting sprays supposed to be in between your layers to make sure all your makeup all sets, and fixing sprays keep your makeup long lasting. It literally like sticks it onto your face and it will not move. So pretty good if you want to wear your makeup for hours, like 10 or 12 plus hours all day, all night. The hot sun, fixing sprays and setting sprays together will get you, especially if you're using the right one for you. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. That was my beginner's makeup tutorial. I don't know if I missed stuff or not, but I was talking a lot at the beginning and then I like slowed down. Was like, did I miss anything? I don't know, but guys, let me know down below how I did and what else you guys would like to see from me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.